drain pan out, drain the oil. We got some antifreeze rolling through it. Oil ain't supposed to look like this. Fucking royal purple too. What up, YouTube? Here is the second installment of the CTS below engine blown. You can see behind me, it's all ripped apart. I don't know if I can't tell what's going on the camera. So we thought the actual transmission didn't shift when we sprayed it, and it just revved up and blew up because it just over revved and, you know, just hit the rev limiter and then went kaboom. But actually what happened, it was a $12 fix that could have been prevented. I meant to do it when I had it apart last 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago when I replaced the rods, was a reinforced brick. Brick is your intercooler when you have your, I had an ice box on mine, it's an under the hood ice box. Most guys will know what that is. My engine grenaded was because of a $12 fix that I could have done and had prevented it, but actually a couple weeks ago I had the motor out going to do it, but was too focused on the motor and I completely forgot. So basically what it is you have your intercooler brick. Your intercooler brick is fluid that's like a radiator that goes into your intercooler. On your lid cools the air going in. Well, these bricks, as I'm going to show you right here, I'm going to turn the light on, are common for collapsing. So if you can see, it's no longer flat. It's like a round, you know, half moon shape right here. You can see it dips in. So basically what happened is pressure just collapses it, it cracks, and it split, and basically all the water that was in my ice box now got injected into the cylinders, courtesy of the blower. And the first two cylinders to get it the worst were actually the cylinder that has the piston completely gone, the last cylinder right here, and then the bent rod. So when we took it apart, actually those two were full. These three were full, but this one was partially. This one it drained just from turning it over. But you can actually see the oil and everything still mixed up in here, the water. All they do, take a 1/4 inch piece of aluminum square, same shape, put a little notch in the inside, they weld all around it, weld on the inner and the inside, reinforced. It just keeps it prevents it from collapsing in. Or you do that with the ZL1 upgrade, which is like $600-700 bucks. It used to be cheaper back in the day. So yeah, that little $12 part cost me, well, I don't know what it cost me yet. So all right, the motor is out and I'm gonna be the cameraman. Macho's gonna pull the plugs out first and see what we got going on, just to see what drains out.
It's close.
Is it smashed?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Here comes the fun one.
I don't think I'm pour.
Oh, you know it's the intake side.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that thing is smashed, dude.
Yeah, well, we already know we got a shit ton of
Right
liquid
here.
in the intake
Yeah.
side. We'll pull the rockers real quick and then pop the heads off, do the fun part first. See what pistons we lost. Oh, here she comes. Turn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck me, bro. Dude. Holy shit.
Hey, I don't think this piston should be here, no?
Leave that in there. Hold on. We gotta get a snapshot. Hold on, it'll freeze. If we got any head damage, it don't look like.
Well, why that piston? I mean, that plug was closed.
Because it smashed into it. Oh, dude, we're good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that one might have tweaked that rod too.
Yeah.
I guess I can pull it out.
Oh my god, you better save that motherfucker.
Did I get lucky? Did I get lucky and not jack this wall up? Look at that. Can't make this up.
That's not the one you bought, right?
No, I think that was literally the other side. Did I get lucky and not jack the wall up? Oh, I fucking did. That wall got it. This is what nightmares look like. Left of this guy. Straight cracked it out. Caught this side. Caught that. Look at that guy. You see that? Anyone else? A Bueller? That's probably why it wouldn't start. Because I nailed the reluctor wheel. And there's a fucking mess of shit everywhere. Block right there too. Anybody got a 6.2 block they want to sell cheap? Shit, it's probably, if I can get away with re-sleeving the block, which here, if we look at the block actually, the wall got it by the squirters, which are these little dudes. That's actually what it's supposed to look like, but that one got it. That's no big deal. You can replace those. Yeah, the block itself got it pretty good, which this stuff is just casting. I keep using the light. I shouldn't. That stuff's all casting. That it's good behind the sleeves because I can have the sleeves replaced. I mean, if you look at the castings on these, I mean, obviously these are a little banged up, but nothing that's gonna, I would assume, not make it too crazy. I'm gonna bring the block over to the machine guy, see if I can get away with fixing that. If I can throw a sleeve in, and he says like $200 per sleeve, I'll throw 2 sleeves in it. Back in business. But he's gonna pressure test it first and see if that's all good. And if it is all good, then the block's all good, which I'll be fine with because I was actually gonna pull the motor out anyways and do a rotating assembly in it, which I was gonna do before. So I'm gonna send the heads out, get the head done up. We got a local guy over here who's got a CNC for LSA, so we're gonna do that too. But my main concern right now is that block, and I wanna make sure that's all good before I go wasting any more money somewhere else, because I gotta get that resolved first. So yeah, figured I'd give you an update for the round 2 here, so I will keep you posted. All right. Oh yeah, and don't forget, subscribe so you get notified. Like and comment what you want to see or what you would change. Yeah, I know my eyelid does some crazy thing. I don't know what the hell's up with that. That's what I noticed and someone else pointed out. Let's see, let's get all the words out. I'm a douche, I'm a tool, and anything else you can think of, I'll just go ahead and say it so that way you don't have to comment on that. So, but anyways, hit the subscribe button. Hit us up if you got any other questions. All right.